Welcome back to the Mike Will experiment, everybody. I am here today to bring you My Nintendo Weekly. Our first story, lack of My Nintendo Rewards activity or My Nintendo activity in general. Yes, this is a long title, but many of you, I've been reading through the My Nintendo Reddit and there's like a post there saying people, I'm retiring from My Nintendo, guys. See you later, because he didn't, there's no new rewards, and he or she is not excited for it anymore. I was gonna post it here, but I don't know. It's someone's personal Reddit post, so go to My Nintendo Reddit. You can find it. But basically, it just says that they were retiring from My Nintendo and giving out their codes. And I make light of this, but really, I think this is how a lot of people are feeling right now. They're like, when is this gonna pick back up? Where are the new rewards? We got 2 Pokemon Snap rewards announced, and they're drip feeding these Pokemon Snap rewards. Do they really have this few rewards that they have to drip feed them this slow? Where's the Monster Hunter Rise rewards? Where are those? They did digital rewards, and what, Capcom didn't want to pony up for a notebook? Or I find that hard to believe that Capcom wouldn't have ponied up for a notebook or a keychain or... these help promote them too. I feel that My Nintendo has been dropping the ball lately. And I feel like I have a ability to say that because I follow them very closely. And this has been, not only for our channel, but for the website in general, this has been the lowest dip in subscribers and views since December, which is notoriously a bad time for My Nintendo. Well, just a bad time for YouTube. But that was also a bad time for My Nintendo. And we're seeing that same thing in April, and I think that's because there just has been little to no activity. And even with these new rewards, it's taking people to a long time to remember that My Nintendo's even here and get back to it, because they were basically bored with it after the pin set and the Mario thing ended. Everybody just sort of went, okay, well that's it, no more My Nintendo. But what I wanted to say is I want you guys to be positive about this. I do think more is coming, but I also think that Nintendo's kind of dropping the ball here. They've got Miitopia, they've got, they put something out for Pokemon Snap, thank goodness, but they have Miitopia, they have Monster Hunter Rise, they've got Mario Golf coming. So I really hope we see rewards for these games. I mean, I would love, they had a Club Nintendo Golf tee set. I would love something like that because I love to golf. But I just kind of want to talk about how things are getting slow. But guys, don't get discouraged. Don't do what this guy did on Reddit and go quit My Nintendo. It's still going to be... So what happened this week, and thanks to Small Moments for all the tips in the Discord, they've kind of replaced Mr. J Coffee in his absence as our tipster. So thank you very much, Small Moments. That is greatly appreciated. But they let me know that basically... the pen sold out, the memo pad sold out, the calendar sold out. So most of the... Now, some of the stuff gets pulled down because it has final dates that you can spend the codes with. But in this case, these items sold out. So sometimes they'll sell out, sometimes they get pulled down. But just to clarify that the items I mentioned now had not been pulled down yet, and they just sold out. They will be pulled down. So that's pretty much the updates on My Nintendo specificity this week. However, I do have a treat for you guys on My Nintendo Weekly because, as you know, I do try to bring content inside of My Nintendo Weekly, specifically during these times when My Nintendo may not be that interesting. That's what people on Reddit are saying, but My Nintendo may just be slow. I want to do some different type of content in these videos to, Nintendo first party, really cool content. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to take this Amiibo and show you what it does in the game. So you guys may have seen my Spokane game hunting video. If you haven't, I will link it here in a card. But I managed to pick up this Classic Mario 30th Anniversary Edition. Now this one is, the modern Mario is worth a little bit more. This one's not worth that much, so I think keeping it in the box is not necessary. But let's find out. Let's find out what games. First, I'm going to show you guys how to take this out without destroying the box. One sec. All right, everybody, we have our... So basically the first step is, I just kind of want to show it. You cut the bottom. I didn't do a great job on this.
I'll link a video in the description that guy's a little bit more meticulous than me. I think an X-Acto knife would work better. You need either really sharp scissors or an X-Acto knife, is what I would say. But anyways, you want to pull the idea just to maintain the box is now still somewhat intact. You're not ripping up the box. You can shove the figure back in here. That's the idea. Now, we're not trying to fool anybody. I like to keep them in the boxes. As you can see, I just damaged this a little bit. So don't do that when you do it. But overall, I think it's fine. So here is the figure. I just wanted to show it off real quick. This is the first Amiibo I've ever unboxed personally. So I'm pretty excited. Oh, they're heavy. This guy's heavy, guys. This is so cool. I'm glad I opened this one because I'm not opening my Joker because it's at like 60 bucks right now, and I just can't bring myself to open the Joker. But this thing is bad a beep. This thing is pretty cool, guys. I plan on getting a tattoo right here of this same kind of 8-bit. So that's one of the reasons I bought this. Because I'm gonna get a tattoo right here that just is the 8-bit logo of Mario. And so this is like kind of like to celebrate that when that does happen eventually. So this is the NFC on the bottom. So we're gonna try this on some games, guys. All right, guys, this is my first time ever using a Amiibo. Yes, I do. I think this guy does give out. I think this guy gives. Hold on, guys. Is this? There it goes. My first Amiibo, guys. My first time doing it. You got it. I'll send this Amiibo out to look for a power moon. It's gonna take about 5 minutes to look. Okay, so he goes out and gets you a moon. Okay, so you can also apparently use an Amiibo not on that platform. And it gave me, it looks like it gave me a gold hat? Or did I already have the gold hat? I already had the gold hat. Cool. So we're gonna wait 5 minutes and see what happens. All right, guys, now it should be about 5 minutes here. And they've been waiting. The gold cap, by the way, is for 500 moons. It's been a while since I played, so I couldn't remember. I do have 500 moons, though, guys. You know, I love this. I love Mario Odyssey. That Mario Amiibo is back from looking for hints. Okay, so it just gave me a clue. It just gives you, so if you do that, it'll show you where a moon is for free. Or it will give you, if you just hold this and do this. I should have put it on top of the analog stick. There we go. That is not an Amiibo. Yes, it is. There you go. So if you do that, basically you get Invincible Mario. So that's Super Mario Odyssey. All right, guys, so next is Skyrim. Now, what's cool about this is you actually make the Amiibo a power, and then it will summon a chest. Okay, I've spawned a chest, guys. Garlic gold potato. Okay. So what you do is you left click, you hit this button here, the L, and it pops up. In Skyrim, it pops up this thing, and then you tap the Amiibo. It means we've already used it when it says that is not an Amiibo. I believe that's what that means, is if you've already used the ability. So I think it's right trigger, not left trigger. Come on. Try it one more time, guys. Let's see. This Amiibo cannot be used again today. There it goes. So that was Skyrim. So this is Super Mario 3D plus Bowser's Fury. You hold down the left arrow. This doesn't have a specific thing according to the website that you get. But it looks like you get, much like Odyssey, you get an invincibility star. So that's pretty cool. And then in Splatoon, you actually have this, you can actually take a picture with your amiibo or something. So this actually looks like better amiibo functionality, but let's try it. So... let me see if it's because we don't have an internet connection. So I think it has to be a Splatoon amiibo, guys. That was what I was checking. I'm just really testing all my games that I have like loaded that take amiibos. Yeah, it doesn't read it because it's not for this game, but that's Splatoon. That was it for today, guys. I may do a video if you guys are interested in me doing a video where I show... I have most of the games that are compatible with this amiibo, the Mario Amiibo, the Classic. I just don't have them on my system, like Kirby, Yoshi. I don't have those games on my system to show. But if you guys, let me know in the comments you want to see a full video showcasing everything this does. I have most of the games. But now I'm going to put it away. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this issue of my Nintendo Weekly where I boxed and unboxed an amiibo. And I didn't do a great job on this, guys. There's definitely, you can be a little bit more intricate with like a X-Acto knife. But this gets the job done for me, to be honest. This amiibo, like I said, isn't worth too much. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great day.